Hello, Leo. Welcome back to the Elephant Key. I've taken like a 9-month hiatus. Had a lot of changes in my life. Got divorced, moved, got a new job, health issues, but I'm back. So thanks for coming back. And if this is your first time here, thank you for coming in. We're going to jump right into July's general reading. All right. I have been concentrating on your energy, and I have pre-shuffled the decks for your energy specifically. Just going to give it another swing, and we're going to get something from the Oracle, and there it is, just popping right out. All right, Leo, portal, doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card energy. Look at that. You are coming to a huge opportunity in your life where anything is possible. You just have to decide what it is. Then we have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Venus is in Leo right now. So surrender to the sweetness. Allow yourself to receive it, Leo. You're at a portal where anything is at your disposal. You can make it happen. You just have to decide to let it. All right. Got another oracle card here to pull from a different deck. Not going to give all the deck names because I've got too many to even remember. All right. What do we got here for you, Leo? The Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, patience. This is contemplative energy. You have the opportunity to, at this time in July, you're sitting in the sun, that's your planet, and you are allowing yourself to dream of what's possible for you. You have the chance to pretty much conquer whatever comes your way, whatever you're wanting to create. This is beautiful energy. I'm kind of excited about that. I'm a Leo, so I'm kind of excited about that myself. All right, so what do we have for past energy here for Leo? The time of waiting is over. So this is past energy. Could have been waiting for a long time for something to come to harvest, to fruition, for your opportunity to pick what it was that you wanted to do, for new opportunities to come your way, for you to be able to do the things that you wanted to do. And quite recently in the past, there is a time where you were able to choose, where you were able to make the decision to make a move. You had just decided you were ready. You were ready. Then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Something could have gotten in the way of your thought patterns, some type of thinking. It could have been a pattern of thinking that sort of halted your ability to move forward. You know, sometimes we get in patterns of thought. In relationships, it can be having old arguments with new people. You know, old arguments you had in past relationships, and you find yourself bringing them to the surface in new ones. Excuse me. That's just an example. Page of Cups in reverse. There could have been a mixed message in a love relationship or in a relationship. You could have gotten the wrong idea about something, or something could have been misconstrued in translation. This could have created some confusion. What do we have for present energy here for Leo? King of Wands in reverse. There could be somebody in your life that maybe isn't as motivated as you are, or that could be your energy, Leo. There is something that is creating like a blockage from what you're passionate about, or someone is unmotivated to do something. They're taking their sweet time, or they're procrastinating. This could also be an energy of just being dispassionate. We have the Two of Swords. You're kind of going back and forth in your mind over something. There is a fork in the road or a decision that needs to be made, but you're stuck in your thoughts about how to proceed. You feel like you don't have all the information yet to make a decision. Like, maybe I'm not seeing things clearly. Maybe this is just me in my head. You're kind of questioning yourself over something. Like, is this person just not motivated? Are they being a procrastinator? Or is this just me being a little on the controlling side? Or maybe I'm just maybe I need to reevaluate my expectations. You're questioning yourself. And then you have the Seven of Wands. I don't look at this so much as a battle as it is setting boundaries. Saying, I'm not about to put up with that. Whoa. Nope. I'm seeing things from a higher perspective. And I need to put my foot down on this. I need to draw a line in the sand. I'm setting a boundary. I'm deciding what I'm willing to deal with and what I'm not putting up with. And what do we have for future energy here for Leo? Nine of Swords in reverse. This is excellent because the time of staying up all night, being in your head, having anxiety, having grief and sorrow, or just being completely fucked in the head over all these thoughts and things that are going on, that time is over. These things are coming to an end. You're finally in a place where you have clarity. You're able to think clearly. You have gone through the gamut of everything that could have transpired, and you know what's happening. You have clarity on a situation. Something that was driving you mad. Something that was making you upset and consuming your thoughts. I think you're finally getting clarity on that in the future sense here. Death in reverse. I think we're prolonging something that has seen its I think we're very close to the end of something, but you have decided to prolong that thought and kind of stick with what it was that you were going through. It's like hard to make a decision whether to stick it out or let it die so something can be built or grown, transformed. And we also have transformation here with the Swan Queen. I'm talking to a Leo who desperately wants to make a transformation. They desperately want to make a change. But I think you're confused as to when, how this is going to happen. And you may be relying on someone else to get moving on their end of the deal so that you can make a decision on what it is that you want to do. What else here? Because we're going to confirm all of this. Knight of Wands in reverse. It's almost like you feel like you're missing out on an opportunity. You don't really want to walk away. What's at the bottom? Temperance in reverse. This is like a failure to alchemize, failure to change one thing into something else. You're kind of looking for the change that's going to give you the life that you want, give you the relationship or the situation that you want. but it's just kind of not transpiring the way that you want it to. And you're starting to question whether or not you are withholding something from yourself. Like, is this just throwing a wrench in my gears? Is this something that is worth waiting to see how it turns out? Or is this creating a situation where I'm missing opportunities because of it? Let's see here. Let's get some confirmation. Can you please confirm the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? That the past position where you made a decision to move now, the Eight of Wands. It was a quick decision. It was a quick choice. You were like, I'm acting now. I'm not gonna mess around with this. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm not missing out on this opportunity. I'm not gonna just sit around and let things go to crap. I'm gonna make a decision. And then what was with this Knight of Swords? Somebody not being able to be in their head, not being able to make a decision about something, or not being able to move forward because of their thoughts. The Eight of Swords. So you made a decision, and it was a quick one. It was a fast decision. You didn't really have to hesitate whatsoever. But then your thoughts, somebody's thinking patterns, it kind of made you feel like you were stuck. Kind of made you feel like you were stuck, and you were at a point where you just couldn't win. Everywhere you looked, it was just like, I don't know what the right thing to do is. It's really clogging up my ability to move forward. I don't know whether to keep continuing this or to leave it. I feel like if I leave, I'm going to be hurting myself in the process, and I don't want to do that. What is this Page of Cups, this misconstrued message of support? The Sun. It's like you wanted to hear what was going to make you happy. You wanted to be happy. And it's kind of like you were willing to accept whatever measure of this love message coming through because you just wanted to feel the warmth of that love. And, right, wrong, or indifferent, Leos love to love. Leos love to be in love. We're not stupid, and we don't let people walk all over us. But sometimes, and myself included, I can allow myself to hear what I want to hear, or I can allow myself to be stuck in patterns of belief systems, patterns of relationships where I just follow the same cycle. Just got out of that. So I've been gone for 9 months. What's with this King of Wands? Who is this King of Wands? Who is this King of Wands? This undecided energy. Someone who can't make a decision on what they want to do or move forward. Or unmotivated procrastination. 10 of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse is clarified by the 10 of Wands in reverse. This is becoming a burden. It's like you really want to be relieved of a burden, and you're hoping that this person is going to relieve a burden from you somehow. Relieve a weight that you've been carrying, to take the pressure off of you. You're kind of looking for them for support. What is with the Two of Swords, please? Two of Swords is confirmed by the Knight of Coins, Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. You're kind of undecided currently about what it is you want to do this July, because the decision affects you on an earthly level, like time management, like your money, your finances, your resources, your home, your vehicles. Um, you have to really think this through because it's really going to be affecting your tangible, like material things. And what is the Seven of Wands? Setting boundaries, limitations. The Tower. You know that setting boundaries could create a tower moment where everything crumbles to the ground. And you kind of have to take a leap and save yourself. You kind of know that setting some boundaries, deciding what you're not going to accept, could create a moment where there is a sudden change in your life, but there's always something better built from the foundation of that tower. There is always something better that comes is built from the rubble of that. All right, future. Nine of Swords in reverse. Where that anxiety, being stuck in your head and those thoughts, it's over. Where you're able to see things clearly. You know what's what. Seven of Clubs in reverse. So you had the Seven of Wands. So you had the Seven of Wands upright where you're setting boundaries. You don't have to, in this future position, be so stringent and be so definite, because you're relieved of whatever pressure of these thoughts, this anxiety, this situation that has kept you up at night and just rolling these thoughts in your head like a hamster on a wheel. Because that situation is no longer there, you no longer have to keep in place the boundaries. It's like feel so defensive. It's this defensive feeling like I have got to maintain my freedom. I've got to maintain my, you're just not in the same place anymore where you have to feel like you have to defend yourself. So you can relax. In this future position, you can live a life where you don't have to be in control of everything because you feel like you're going to be hurt or taken advantage of if you don't. What's the Death in reverse, please? What's the Death in reverse, please? Clarified by the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords in reverse again. Okay, so you've gotten that card twice. This is telling me that a third-party situation, this could be drugs, this could be a infidelity, cheating, this could be anything that brings you sorrow or hurts your heart. This is anything that gives you pain, that creates a situation where someone else is involved that's causing you distress. And with this Nine of Swords in reverse, it's just telling me that you're over it. You're over it because somebody else isn't. Somebody is continuing to do things that you are not all right with. And you're over going through your head whether or not you're making the right decision. You're deciding that you're going to do something different. And you have a lot less anxiety because of the choice that you're making. It's this Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands is clarified by the King of Clubs. Upright. You're motivated. This Knight of Wands in reverse is scattered energy, not wanting to pursue something, not wanting to go towards something that you're passionate about. It's like a decision not to move forward with something you're passionate about. Like, okay, I've seen enough. And that's when the King of Wands comes up, right? See, it's been in reverse in the present position where there's been a lack of motivation, a lack of really wanting to pursue something that's passionate, kind of like a lackadaisical attitude. Like, I mean, I'm just sitting around waiting to see what happens. And with it upright, this is someone who is goal driven. This is someone who is highly creative, very thoughtful, very mindful, is into healing themselves. This is someone who knows what they want, and they have the compassion and consideration to help others attain what they want. Yes. Let's get some last minute messages from Spirit for you, Leo. Yeah, something's not over with a third party situation or a drug or alcohol issue. 7 of Wands in reverse. Again, so that's the third time it's popped out. It's in reverse. Let down your guard. Let down your guard. You're not going to see clearly if you keep your hands over your head. If you're pushing back and you're showing resistance, you're not going to see things clearly because your concentration is on creating resistance to the issue. Two of Pentacles, balance, adaptivity. You're trying to get your bearings. You're trying to figure out how you're going to work this out. You're trying to see, you know, where you're at, how you can, you know, juggle this situation. You know, it's like weighing the pros and the cons. Queen of Wands, that's you. I mean, Leo, your energy's all over this reading, but Queen of Acorns, passionate and creativity. This is going back to that portal energy where surrender to the sweetness. It's that portal, that wild card where you decide what it is you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. Because the Queen of Wands, she's the one that makes decisions about what she wants in her life. She creates. She feels so passionate about things, and she's very artistic, and she communicates well. That fire energy, she goes after what it is she wants. And she's quick to tell you what she doesn't. She doesn't have to hold back. One last card for my Leos. The 7 or the Chariot. I don't see you moving on per se. But I see you having a hard time maybe deciding what it is that you're going to put up with, what you're going to adapt to, what you're going to move away from. Everything we're doing in this life is a lesson. And, you know, sometimes we have karmic contracts. Sometimes we have soul contracts with people. And you're at an important portal in your life this July where you get to decide what you're going to do going forward. I mean, I guess we do that all the time. But this is a very strong shifting point. We also have the North Node shifting into a fire sign of Aries this July. So it's a challenge. It's going to be challenging you to decide if you're going to be walking this alone, because Aries North Node encourages us to push forward, to stand alone, to allow ourselves to be seen, to make the decisions for our highest good, and not be afraid to stand up for ourselves. All right, that's what I got, Leo. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you for August.